Confucius said, there is young, he might occupy the place of a prince. Confucius said, there is young, he might occupy the place of a prince.
Zhonggong asked about Zisangbozi. Confucius said he may pass. He does not mind small matters. Zhonggong said, if a man cherish in himself a reverential feeling of the necessity of attention to business, though he may be easy in small matters, in his government of the people that may be allowed. But if he cherish in himself that easy feeling, and also carry it out in his practice, is not such an easy mode of procedure excessive? Confucius said, Yong's words are right. The Duke I asked which of the disciples loved to learn. Confucius replied to him, there was Yan Hui. Confucius said he loved to learn. He did not transfer his anger. He did not repeat a fault. Unfortunately, his appointed time was short, and he died. And now there is not such another. I have not yet heard of anyone who loves to learn as he did.
See who were being employed on a mission to Key. The disciple ran, requested grain for his mother. Confucius said, give her a food. Ran, requested more. Give her a new, said Confucius. Ran, gave her 5 bing. Confucius said, when Chai was proceeding to Key, he had fat horses to his carriage and wore light furs. I have heard that a superior man helps the distressed, but does not add to the wealth of the rich.
Yun Si being made governor of his town by Confucius, he gave him 900 measures of grain, but Sai declined them. Confucius said, do not decline them. May you not give them away in the neighborhoods, hamlets, towns, and villages.
Confucius, speaking of Zhonggong, said, if the calf of a brindled cow be red and horned, although men may not wish to use it, would the spirits of the mountains and rivers put it aside?
Confucius said, such was Hui that for 3 months there would be nothing in his mind contrary to perfect virtue. The others may attain to this on some days or in some months, but nothing more.
Kang asked about Zong Yu, whether he was fit to be employed as an officer of government. Confucius said, "Yu is a man of decision. What difficulty would he find in being an officer of government?" Kang asked, "Is Xi fit to be employed as an officer of government?" And was answered, "Xi is a man of intelligence. What difficulty would he find in being an officer of government?" Asked, "Is Kui fit to be employed as an officer of government?" Confucius replied, "Q is a man of various ability. What difficulty would he find in being an officer of government?"
The chief of the G family sent to ask Minzi Qian to be governor of Fei. Minzi Qian said, "Decline the offer for me politely. If anyone come again to me with a second invitation, I shall be obliged to go and live on the banks of the Wen."
Bo Niu being ill, Confucius went to ask for him. He took hold of his hand through the window and said, "It is killing him. It is the appointment of heaven, alas, that such a man should have such a sickness, that such a man should have such a sickness."
Confucius said, "Admirable indeed was the virtue of who, with a single bamboo dish of rice, a single gourd dish of drink, and living in his mean narrow lane, while others could not have endured the distress, he did not allow his joy to be affected by it."
Admirable indeed was the virtue of he. Admirable indeed was the virtue of he. Admirable indeed was the virtue of he. Admirable indeed was the virtue of he.
Renqiu said, "It is not that I do not delight in your doctrines, but my strength is insufficient." Confucius said, "Those whose strength is insufficient give over in the middle of the way, but now you limit yourself."
Renqiu said, "It is not that I do not delight in your doctrines, but my strength is insufficient." Confucius said, "Those whose strength is insufficient give over in the middle of the way, but now you limit yourself."
Confucius said to Xia. Confucius said to Xia. scholar after the style of the superior man, and not after that of the mean man.
See you being governor of Wu-Chang. Confucius said to him, have you got good men there? Have you got good men there?
He answered, there is Dan Tai Mi Ming, who never in walking takes a shortcut, and excepting on public business, never comes to my office.
Confucius said, Meng Si Fan does not boast of his merit, being in the rear on an occasion of flight when they were about to enter the gate. He whipped up his horse saying, it is not that I dare to be last, my horse would not advance. It is not that I dare to be last, my horse would not advance. Confucius said, Confucius said, Confucius said, without the specious speech of the littlest too, and the beauty of the Prince Yao of song, it is difficult to escape in the present age. Confucius said, Confucius said, Confucius said, without the specious speech. Confucius said, who can go out but by the door? How is it that man will not walk according to these ways? Confucius said, who can go out but by the door? How is it that men will not walk according to these ways? Confucius said, where the solid qualities are in excess of accomplishments, we have rusticity, we have rusticity, we have rusticity. Where the accomplishments are in excess of the solid qualities, we have the manners of a clerk, we have the manners of a clerk. When the accomplishments and solid qualities are equally blended, we then have the man of virtue, we then have the man of virtue. Confucius said, man is born for uprightness. If a man lose his uprightness and yet live, his escape from death is the effect of mere good fortune. His escape from death is the effect of mere good fortune. Confucius said, they who know the truth are not equal to those who love it, and they who love it are not equal to those who delight in it. Confucius said, they who know the truth are not equal to those who love it, and they who love it are not equal to those who delight in it. Confucius said, to those whose talents are above mediocrity, the highest subjects may be announced. To those who are below mediocrity, the highest subjects may not be announced. Fanchi asked what constituted wisdom. Confucius said, to give oneself earnestly to the duties due to men, and while respecting spiritual beings, to keep aloof from them may be called wisdom. He asked about perfect virtue. Confucius said, the man of virtue makes the difficulty to be overcome his first business, and success only a subsequent consideration. This may be called perfect virtue. This may be called perfect virtue. This may be called perfect virtue. Confucius said, the wise find pleasure in water, the virtuous find pleasure in hills, the wise are active, the virtuous are tranquil, the wise are joyful, the virtuous are long-lived. Confucius said, Confucius said, Confucius said, Confucius said, keep by one change would come to the state of Lu. Lu by one change would come come to a state where true principles predominated. Confucius said, a cornered vessel without corners, a strange cornered vessel, a strange cornered vessel. Confucius said, a cornered vessel without corners, a strange cornered vessel, a strange cornered vessel. I will ask, saying a benevolent man, though it be told him, there is a man in the well, we'll go in after him, I suppose.
I will ask, saying a benevolent man, though it be told him, there is a man in the well, we'll go in after him, I suppose.
Confucius said, why should he do so?
A superior man may be made to go to the well,
but he cannot be made to go down into it.
he may be imposed upon, but he cannot be fooled.
Confucius said, the superior man, extensively studying, all learning, and keeping himself under the restraint of the rules of propriety, may thus likewise not overstep what is right. Confucius, having visited Nancy's ill, who was displeased, on which Confucius swore, saying, wherein I have done improperly, may heaven reject me. May heaven reject me. Confucius said, perfect is the virtue which is according to the constant mean, rare for a long time has been its practice among the people. Confucius said, perfect is the virtue which is according to the constant mean, rare for a long time has been its practice among the people. Zigong said, suppose the case of a man extensively
conferring benefits on the people, and able to assist all. What would you say of him? Might he be called perfectly virtuous? Confucius said, why speak only of virtue in connection with him? Must he not have the qualities of a sage? Even Yao and Shan were still solicitous about this. Now the man of perfect virtue, wishing to be established himself, seeks also to establish others. Wishing to be enlarged himself, he seeks also to enlarge others, to be able to judge of others by what is nigh in ourselves. This may be called the art of virtue.